My name is Heinz Araque, and this is an updated text summary video for Milestone 4 for my fitness business app. So first and all, I want to start showing the database. So if we go here to FBA app, FB app, you can see like when I started the project, I did not have like an idea on how to begin or the scope of the project, so I basically redo the database multiple times. So first, before I started, I just had users, sessions, and clients. The reason being is like, well, users here, there are three types of users. There are the trainer, the admin or business owner, and the manager. What like one thing that you do is like the password is hashed and big crypted, so it's always gonna be unknown for anybody who sees the database. After a while, like every user or trainer, let's say like trainer or manager, they have sessions. So having yeah, you can see here that before it had a site ID, it only had a client ID. But then I realized that every session needed to have a user that created that session and to that specific client. So if we go here, we see that Oscar, he created this session for this client, Rodrigo Blue. So let's continue forward. So if we go here to npm run dev, we go to 3000. Okay, so let's start with the trainer first. So let's go to users, and let's say who here is type of trainer. Fondalala is okay. So Fondalala ABC 1 2 3. Okay. So you can see here the Fondalala has basic information. She's capable of creating new clients. Let's say Maria Garcia and Maria at example.com. Oops. Sample.com and number 321-456-5666. So probably she has like a minor back injury. What would you create? So now you have Maria as one of the clients of this site, because first of all, when you create a new user, the user is gonna be assigned to a specific site, except for the admin. I think the admin is the only one who has the possibility or the capability to be not have no site ID. But for the rest, like the trainer and the manager, they have to have a site ID. So if you go here to, well, you obviously can edit, you can delete it. I'm not gonna do this. Example, Fonda, yeah, so she says her kind of like her profile, and then she can schedule a new session. If we go here, as you can see, well, okay, so let's create a new session on the 16th, and let's say this at 10:30 a.m. It's a beginner class. Let's say it's just let's just start with legs, a bunch of squats, squats, and boom, you created the new. So it says like the price. If we go here to my models and we go to sessions, I create hooks where basically every time you create one, if you select intermediate or advanced, it will automatically set the price. So there's no change in the price. There's no like putting discounts, at least not the trainers cannot do that, or like the admin. I mean, it could be a feature added in the future, but for purposes of completing the project, I just stick with like regular prices. So when you create one session, and by default it's gonna be a beginner, and it's gonna be $36.99. If you choose something else, the same with like the before validate is when you update it and you change the session intensity to intermediate advanced, it's gonna change the price as well. So here we go back, now we see the session. So we see the 0716. So if we go to calendar, we have all these sessions, but we want to see the 0617. Here it is. So yeah, we have this one. If we click, we see legs, and it's going to be a squats, and the trainer is Fonda, and the price. Also, we can see the equipment, if it's available. Yes, there's a quantity in the database of how many of this we have on stock. So when you reach 0, like it's being like taken by any trainer or whatnot, this available is going to change to no. So if we log out, let's go to a manager. So who's a manager? Okay, so Sam. Boom. So the manager has different capabilities, right? He has the ability to see all the staff members, has the ability to see the calendar for every trainer. He's capable of seeing their calendar. The reason why you saw, let's go back to Fondola because I was a little bit confused about that. All right, let's go back to them. And if we go here to calendar, you see that we have these 3 sessions, but these are for different clients. The one we were looking for, or we were like trying to figure out, was this one for Maria Garcia, right? The one that we created. Every trainer, that's the thing. The trainer can only see its sessions. You cannot see anyone else's. So you go to 30 days calendar. Well, you see it just shows more days, like 30 days in the future from today, and it will just be popular. That's the hardest thing to do, because I had to think a little bit differently. If I show you the code, let's go to the client. Oops. Let's go here to the client, and let's go to controllers, private, go to trainer. Let me see what I did. So what I did here is I used Moment, the library, to basically, I created a bucket filled with buckets. So basically I just grab how many days in the month, thanks to Moment, and I basically fill this bucket with arrays. So it's an array of arrays. And what I did is that I look for kind of like the dates in the future, and I compare it with the date of the sessions here. You see, I grab the session date, I format it to this format, and then I create different difference between today and how many days are apart from today. So then those days in the future, this gives you a flat number from, like, let's say that the session is on July 5th. That's 2 days from now, and then this will basically grab you the difference. It's going to be 2 days from now. So that's going to go 2 days in the future. So it's going to push the session with all this, the session object with all this information into the array number 2, which is 2 days from today. That took me a while to understand, but yeah. So basically, and then what I did is, like, this is the 14, so basically it's 0 and 14, and then I create one for 30, which is basically days in a month. So it's a feature of Moment that give you, for example, if the month has 30 days or 31 days. Let's go back to the app. Let's log out. Let's go to the admin root. Sorry, to the APC 1, 2, 3. Like I was saying, we can see calendar. We have the ability to see all of his sessions. So you see that this one is for Rodrigo Blue and it's made by Oscar Araque with the price. I didn't put any notes in this, I was just doing it for testing purposes. We can see the new one that Fonda made, and if you see more in advance, you can just click and go. Okay. In the staff here, you can see their staff members. Only the trainers, or the manager has only control over the trainers. He does not control over other managers. So if, by example, well, and I can see all the sessions, and I can see how many sessions per day, a graph that will grab how many sessions that same day, and just basically graph it. So you can see that it has one session on this day, so you can see kind of like performance, right? Like you can see the bar of like how well she's doing or he is doing certain days of the month, how days like other days like it's not doing so much. So you can keep like seeing kind of like yeah, their performance. Yeah, same equipment. So yeah, when you go here to staff, if I make Oscar Araque a manager, like if we go here to edit and I make him a manager, I won't be able to like bring him down. The only person who can bring him down, I think, is the admin. So let's make him a manager. Let's save it. Boom, he disappears from the list. As a client, you can also, for example, let's say that let's go Mariana Snow, and she has a session with Fonda. Yeah, I can change that to the other. Should be able to change that to other other trainers, but because I think I grabbed my trainer and made her a manager, now she's the only trainer available. And then yeah, and also you can change this to completed or cancel, just to show, let's say like this one is completed, so just say save. Boom, is not this one is completed. Oops, that's the status. You can also delete them. If we go here to, we log out and we go to Fonda Lala ABC123 and we go to clients and go to Maria Snow. She can always change this. She can always she can change this status of the workout to cancel and save it. But she cannot change the trainer. The only person who can change the trainer is the manager and the admin. So if we go log out, let's go to the admin. Who's an admin? I think I know who the admin is. So get short for ketchup. There we go in. This one is gonna show you like how many sessions per month from all the trainers. All the trainers is gonna show. So you see we have two sessions from, and then one session. And this is the day that we create with Wanda about legs for Maria Garcia. It's gonna tell you like how much every day is making. So you know, like basically, yeah, we have what we do is like we grab all the sessions, and if the session is the same day, we just add up the prices, and it just shows you this. If you go to staff, he's able to see all the. I can see twice the trainers. That's great. I can see all the managers and all the trainers. If I select Oscar, I just edit. And I think I can make him a manager. Boom, now he's a manager. Sorry, now he's a trainer again. This is just a simple mistake in the Templeton engine. Is easily fixable. Yeah, as you see, the admin has the ability to oversee all of the employees and change their status and eliminate them if necessary. Same with the equipment. The client, same with the clients. Has the same ability to do the same as the manager. And then in the calendar, the same. He can see all of the sessions from the trainers, managers, and everyone. And that's about it. So thank you very much, and goodbye.